Just checking it's working. Who knows? Who knows if anyone's there? Good evening. Let's have a look. This. I can cut this bit out. Hey, I think it's on. I think we are. Yes. Right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Swemp Electronics Football Alliance Season 3, Division 2. And it has been a long, long time out. A long, long time out. And we are glad to be back. And with me tonight, a debut on commentary after 2 seasons in the game. It is El Champino. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Megahorse. Delighted to be here.
And delighted to have you too. I'm just going to check that I actually have the right link. And so what I'll do is I will post it out in the hope. Oh, Ian Edwards is here. That's great news. That is great news on Swemp TV tonight. He is here. Obviously, at the moment, it is complete nonsense from me talking because I'm just trying to make sure that we have everything up and running. Let's just check that I can post that link out to say we are live. We are live. And that is sent. And we have Graham Boosie here as well. I'm not sure who Graham Boosie is, so it's great to have somebody different on the stream. That's great news. Um, Oh, long ball action. I think I might know who that may be. So, yes. Anyway, we are fat. It is. It's a walk in the park indeed. I was going to, look to that one. Can you see my screen fine, Mr. Champino?
I can see it, Mr. Megahorse. All good.
Lovely stuff. So we have 10 games coming from the cup tonight. Uh, Exciting to be back, and we have a new teams here. We've got Stevites under the cosh. You can see on the screen, of course, my list of managers that I've put here, the fixture list for tonight. So it's on your screen for you all night, everybody. AC Gabagool as well. Paul Taylor, Mr. Teflon is here as well. Good evening. My own Stackington side played season 1. Dropped for Dino Omega Horse in season 2. Back again for season 3. Falaraki. You've heard of those, haven't you?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
From
got
the
got a little bit of knowledge.
from the 99ers to the 96ers to the 69ers, and probably the best version of the three sides so far. Even the others were great. This is the best one. The Dangley's name would probably fit your team pretty well.
True, very true.
Aussie's other dream for season 3. After Aussie's dream in season 2, then we have Toto for Tato, and then 3 games between Premier League, Swedish Premier League, Division 2 opponents, Pallet Town for Duggan, A Walk in the Park FC for Mr. A Walk in the Park himself, Real Life Football with Jens, Portuguese Pats with Mike Savage, Second Class Citizens or SCC23 for Mr. Edwards, who was the first in on the chat for this season, playing against Swans Gondor. So we will get started in a second. Lovely. Right. Just letting somebody know we were on. Okay, where's it going to take us first? Well, and hold on the games between 2 opponents at the moment because somebody might turn up for those. We'll go to Mr. Edwards first because he's here. And Mr. Edwards, I would imagine you want no number 13 in your squad. I think that would be about right. Let's take a look at his team, and I'd like you to give a bit of a summary of what you think of this side.
Yeah, good side and good name as well, and great that he's kept his Super League colours for these second class chaps that he's gone with tonight. Kaba Samora's a player I quite like, and Tommy Gronland in particular, the enforcer. Is he playing? Oh, he's got a big arrow on him. Thought he might be sitting in front of the
Oh
back
yeah,
three, but
he's
yeah,
really going for it. Yeah,
yeah,
looking forward to
interesting.
that.
Yeah, but no good side. Is it just is the theme just literally as it is second class citizens who perhaps don't get the recognition they deserve in the CM world?
I would imagine that's very much along the lines. You can tell from players such as Drozdov, who he enjoys
Yeah,
being there in his Super League squad at times, but doesn't always get the game. This is his chance to shine. He's probably the player in this team that I most look forward to seeing. He looks like a good version of him as well.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, very
but
good.
the unknown for me would definitely be Soleimani.
Yeah, interesting. What is his actual nationality? He's not a
I
player of
think he's Saudi, so you wouldn't be able to side
Saudi.
him generally.
That's why. Yeah, explains it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, no, strong squad there. I think they'll go well this season. I don't know if that's his full strength 11 or he's just changed it up for the cup. But yeah, I think they should go well this season.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Oh, they're playing Gondor or Swan, of course, and I've just talked about playing a game, not avoiding that,
Ah,
but we'll play it anyway. Swan will have left it any instructions if necessary, so I will play this game first because I have talked about it. So we'll go to the
yeah.
opponents. Ross is here in the chat, the unofficial Stackington Colliery. So auto, but remove a 13 from there. Alex Notman, we'll give him the 10 shirt as soon as he's starting the opening game. Just while I just check something, Mr. Edwards, if you want to change anything, just let me know. But I've taken your 13 away. Just checking Swan's instructions if he has sent any for me about substitutes. Um, may well have done so. A bit confused. No, I don't think he's made anything. He usually likes me to attack, attack, attack kind of thing. Right. Yeah, all good. Lovely. The only stacking Tigoi. That's my club. It's my club stacking
Oh
Tigoi.
gosh.
I made it at least 5 years ago. In fact, the original stacking Tigoi was made for FIFA about 11 when you could create your own club on the game. And there was the whole website about making your own clubs. So that was when it was fun. And for Swan and Gondor,
Yes, big fan of if he's playing. Yeah, Ross Johnson. He's only a player I discovered probably in the last 12, 18 months. I think he starts at Colchester. Uh, yeah,
yeah, I think he is
very
there,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, got good attributes in the right places for a defender. Doesn't look the best version in terms of positioning and marking, what have you. But yeah, he's when it's uncapped, his tackling can often go up to 24, 25. So
Oof,
yes,
decent. Very
good
decent.
player. Never had Sidibe on the game. I never played Carr or Ka. You probably correct me with.
Playing up front
Yeah,
today as well, so
that's
getting
what I was
his
going to
game up
say.
there.
Yeah, never. I've used him a couple of times, but never up front. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares.
Definitely so. Definitely see how he gets on. Yeah, and Toto now being given the name of Toto Darlin because he was very much not known as just Toto before as a footballer. So I've now given him the name he needs, as I have done with quite a few others. Squad numbers for this one, I don't think Swan has any preferences. Batata at 13 sounds about right for his
Yeah,
versatility. So
yeah.
we get started. Swan, wishing you and your family well at the moment. I know there's a bit of a bug at home. So all the best and going on fast for this. And we're in the middle for this. Let's see how it gets on. Any predictions?
Oh God, I didn't realise these two were going to play each other. Two pretty good sides. I'm actually going to go Gondor 2-1.
What with Toto scoring the opening goal as well.
Yeah.
Steve's in the chat. Steve is in the chat. Good evening. All this defensive Stackington. Very, very kind for the fake Stackington that exists nowadays. It's been quite a dull first half despite the
Yeah.
goal. But hopefully we'll get there. Look at the lovely stadium name from Edwards as well. Perfect. With all the interesting rumours, he confirms it with the stadium name.
Yep.
We will obviously just have a quick check of stats, and as we're going to try and play 10 games through at the pace we'd usually do 7, look at that. They've had a good amount of chances so far. Any changes for second class citizens, obviously welcome, while you just give a quick bit of analysis.
Yeah, obviously Foster's not started great, has he? I'm just looking there. He's Zoot. Yeah, he's not started too clever. Samora doesn't look like he's had a lot of the ball, but there hasn't been many chances. I think I saw Gondor had only um, scored with their one shot they'd
Yeah,
had.
their only shot. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
expecting an as is, but then again, this is a new competition, so it may be a new Ian Edwards. No
yeah.
changes. Oh, come on, can you use the words, please? Use the words. We love them. And we'll make no changes for Gondor at this point. Um, we will leave that as it is. Um, and kick off that second half and get to 60 minutes. So any action on at the moment? It's just it's just steady away. This is the
It is.
calmness of a new season. But a chance coming
Yeah,
forward. Tom Young's with a chance there. We'll make the substitutes because we'll be at 60 minutes. So they've come forward another chance. Tom Young's with a glorious opportunity. Petra there at 81 and Rossu at 80. But at least, they're all at sixes and sevens. But it's not a bad performance. It's just a slow game.
it is. Again, nothing a lot. Uh, Much seemed to happen in that first 15 or so of the second half. Um, Trying to see who's got on the bench there. I'd
Yeah,
probably, if it was me, I'd probably throw Notman on. Maybe is it Pater?
yeah. I think
Greg,
it's Parter. It
Gregor
could be Pater, but
Pat,
I'm going to say
Pater.
Parter.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's reasonable. I had a quick look through the sides when the save came out. Yeah, he looks reasonable.
Yeah, solid as to whether he came on for Parter for Petra, I don't know, but Byron Bubb, obviously, I think I don't know if it's his Swemp debut, but certainly he's been underused for a league where this is the kind of thing Byron Bubb was made for. And with Gondor,
Definitely.
we will do a change, I think. We'll replace one. We'll just replace Aragon in the middle of the pitch and replace him with Song Chong Guk and just do
Okay.
that one there. Um, not heard anything from SCC at the moment. Notman for Youngs, so there are changes. Lovely. Notman for Youngs and Parter for Petra.
Yeah, I'm sure he was
So
listening to us.
this is what happens. We're such influential figures.
Oh,
Uh, Lovely. That's
I
all.
know.
Thanks. Lovely. Right. Let's see if we can liven this match up a little bit. And I think the speed drops because it's gone to the other team. Anyway, so chances are still few and far between. Look at this coming forward. Notman with a chance. He's just put it off target. They're definitely turning the screw a little bit. I don't know what happens if it goes. I think it's extra time if it does. Um, He's still Toto's goal separating the teams. A 33-year-old as he is. I don't think he's turned 34 yet. I might be wrong. And towards the end of this game, will there be a final chance? There will not, and it's a 1-0 win, and Roger Freestone takes man of the match. I think Swan will be glad to have him back in his squad.
Yeah, he's used him previously, hasn't he? Has he been in every
He was in
incarnation of
season
Gondor?
one, but in season two he wasn't. They had Emil
Ah,
Barry as the main goalkeeper there.
wow.
Hess
That is
and Southall, I think, last season.
yeah,
Just go
that
back
is a
to
champion. What minute did he score? So 83 minutes, literally nothing, and he's got the job done.
absolutely the guy has done his job. Drozdov, decent captain performance. You can't really fault that. Danny Butterfield looking quite good there. It's a
Yeah,
fullback. Not bad. Not bad. They just stopped by an inspired Roger Freestone in goal. And no bad players across the pitch. So a decent opening game. Sinibi taking a yellow card. And that's all we can report from that. But unlucky, Ian. Um, that must be the first game you've ever lost on Championship Manager for about 5 years. So, the best is yet to come.
he shouldn't have
We,
listened to us or listened to me with those substitutions.
I
Apologies,
used to like
apologies, Mr. Edwards.
I used to like Swanee. Lovely. He's won. He's won without being here. Over to Tato's Toto, and you wonder whether he's keeping the old Armand Fusini or Guy Ficini as he's known in real life. I wonder if he's keeping him secret for the league a bit, or he's just giving whether Tumba is actually starting striker.
Yeah, well, he's got a couple of good options there. I mean, Guy, what is it, Fettuccine? What have you renamed him these days?
Yeah.
He's obviously a Tato favourite, and I certainly hadn't heard of him myself until he started championing him. But yeah, listen, it's a strong squad. You know, obviously Okaronko at the back,
Yeah.
Kamuna, Rayad. I know he
Kamuna complete
absolutely.
with first name now as well. Samir. He's not known as Ibrahim Samir before anymore. He's actually got his real name.
Yeah. Uh, but no, listen, it's a strong team. I expect them to be in the top two or three minimum in the league. Yeah. Have they got one of the unmanaged teams, have they, in the cup?
Yes, they're up against Geffler, probably
Oh,
pronounced
Gessler.
badly.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
but looking at this, they've got a number one outfield of Robert Street, or
Oh.
however you say it. Doom Tack. He's in the squad there. He went to Bolton in real life, I think.
Did he really?
So yeah, I think he was at Bolton in one of the later games. He's probably
Okay.
the only player that has. I mean, it's a bum. I can't remember if he has or just his other players who've got similar names. Anyway, we'll see how they're going to. It's going to follow Toto for this game. Not in that way. They get to the commentary. That's it. And of course, Tato's second biggest moment of the day. Um, and we
Of
look
course,
forward to seeing
yeah.
how he gets on now. So some nice colours here. Tato is here. I know he's really busy at the moment, but he has turned up for his game. Um, and we hope that we can offer him some goals. Tumba with a glorious chance has been stopped, but he's looking lively. And Dikume has scored the first one. He's got an edited name from before. It used to end in EH, and now it's E with an accent. So if you're spotting any players you don't really recognise, it's probably because I've been really pedantic and changed some names. And there is Tumba with a goal. So it's two. Mac and Cater's had an assist at the moment, and it's looking pretty clear that Toto will be in the next round. He said he has no sound, um, so we can say what we like about him. But Tumba off for I don't know who that player is he's talking about, but I'll probably do that in the second in half time for him. It's 3-0, and Kamuna has his goal. Mr. Duggan is here as well. Welcome, Duggan. Let's have a look at when Kamuna's goal. Kamuna, it wasn't a free kick. I wondered whether he was going to be on free kick duty. That's a really solid first half, isn't it? Look at
Yeah.
that.
I'd have probably gone, it's easy to say now, but I'd have probably said 5-0 at the start of the game. So he'll probably get at least that in the second half. Comprehensive.
We'll put Duggan on last in case he can make his game. As long as it will let us put his game on last, we'll put his game on last. And that's against a walk in the park. It's two of the three weakest teams in the division. So we'll see how they get on. Weakest in theory. They could be good. So there's a half-time change, and then Basuni for Dekume at 60 if it's an option. We will see into the second half. And Toto just taking it easy at the moment. They don't need to stretch themselves too much. We will see this other substitute, and it allows for the 60-minute sub perfectly there. As Tumba done. Oh, Dekume Basuni. There we are. That's all we need, isn't it? Keep it
Yeah.
straightforward. Let's see how they do now. Tato well prepared with his substitutes, and we push through to the final 20 minutes. The second half that's been much more calm, but the first half has provided us loads. Yes, condition submission,
Yeah.
as he says in the chat. Russo Afri came quite close to scoring. The guy who's known as Ariki Afri, generally, that's who he is. And yeah, a very, very confident 3-0 win and fewer shots in the second half by quite some distance, but restricting their opponents to absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Only surprise there was they didn't add anything in the second half. Strong side against clearly weak opposition. So well done, Mr. Mourinho.
And of course, Kamuna, man of the match, because he is superb. So we're leaving that
Yeah.
game. We're leaving that game. We'll go to let's do mine because we're up there near the top. This is the what can we know as an experimental team and an experimental formation.
Yes, I was expecting something along these lines from your good self. Saeed, yeah, standard run. Who did you have? Did you always have Saeed doing the runs? I can't remember from the earlier Swemps. You always had,
Traditionally, Saeed is the one from a run from
yeah,
defensive mid. Yeah, but this is
yeah,
where I thought, we're going to play wing back, so I need to put a third centre back in, and I don't want to waste Saeed there when I actually have a lot of decent midfielders. So put him at the back, get him
yeah,
to run. He should get tired, but if he does get tired, I've got other players who can play that role later on. So we'll see how it goes. Tato says, love the
yeah,
graphics. The manager's one is excellent. It will be there until there's more stats in later this season. We'll have fixtures, table, and other things, hopefully, over the course of my streams. And it's great as well to be having Kitchen Dan and Duggan amongst the streaming team for this season as well. So yeah, that for me is the best addition to Swemp this season. The new commentators.
yeah. It's good. Swemp moving forward. Excellent.
Moving with the times. So Braga
Absolutely.
versus Stackington. I mean, there'd probably be a kit clash in real life here.
Yep.
A quick look at these. I don't really recognise any of those, especially not the fake player Ricard Liner. Ashley Lythe. There he is. Ashley Lythe is sat on their
Ah.
bench. Um, he's joined from the Water and Power Development Authority, and he's on their bench. So I wonder if he comes on to face us for this one.
Yeah.
We shall see. So here we go. The Braga are really going for it. It did say they were looking to get the early goal. I don't want them to get an early goal. I really don't. Chances. Saeed is having chances, isn't he? He's already had a shot. He's the first one to shoot for the team this season. Dr. Kamalo's put one wide. The club captain, Tarkan Mustafa, with an early yellow card. Kenny Lunt amongst the passes. He's quite creative, but nothing really happening so far. San Nazario's missed the target. Will they get an early, well, not an early goal anymore. Will they get a goal in this first half? Saeed chance again. Rabasandra Tana off target. This could be. Oh, there he is. Saeed gets the goal.
Yeah.
He's in the right position to be doing this. This is probably the only good thing I've done in my squad. But let's find out. So the first half has been full of shots, not quite the same as Toto, but go on, tell us what you think.
Yeah. Again, dominant. I suppose without being spectacular. Very solid. Obviously, great for Saeed to score. Did you say you wanted 5 goals from open play from
Five
him this
open play
season?
goals, yes. And
Yeah.
yeah, this counts as half because it's a cup
Yeah.
match.
That's fine. Yeah. Absolutely.
So he needs five more.
Steady. Yeah. The good doctor putting a shift in as well with a solid 8 there.
Yeah, great to see him playing with his high reputation that he has nationally. We'll go to 60 minutes and probably make a couple of changes at that point. By
Yeah.
which
You'll be
point,
getting twitchy with the condition, won't you?
yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Saeed's holding it. Saeed's holding his condition well. Looking and watching the game, watching the clock, doing a bit of both. It looks like Braga are on the attack a little bit more. So will these changes make a difference? Two centre backs on cards and a wing back. So we'll withdraw Kamalo for Selness, and we'll also withdraw San Nazario for. Let's do. Who should we do? Diop. Putting Selness there. Georgia just on the left. Oh, it's tense. It's tense. It's too tense for a game for me. Debo with a chance. The stream. I can't tell if the stream's working at its usual rate. It seems to be a little bit laggy. I can't
Yeah.
tell if it is.
It's a, yeah. It's a little bit just jumpy a bit. You were commentating then, and the suit was still on the team for the
Yeah,
changes. So
yeah, that's not a good sign, is it? That
uh,
YouTube is not
yeah, I
receiving
think
enough
the
video. No, but it is working. It's just I do want to be able to edit it. It was 2
it's
0
yeah,
and Debo scored, but yeah, I want to be able to make sure that this is working better. So uh, I'll just have a look at